Okay, so I am here and I'm going to install some new LED lights in our 2019 Chevy Tahoe LT. And the problem is the lights that come from the factory are not great, the halogens. So I'm going to install these Luma lights from, come on in, I'll get a better picture of it. These Luma lights from SoCal Accessories. So they look pretty overbuilt, which is exactly what I'm looking for in a light, and they've even got cooling fans and everything in the back, so pretty fantastic lights. I'm going to go ahead and install these on this car, and we're going to see if we can see a big difference. So wish us luck, and we'll keep you in the loop as we go. So in order to get into the headlights on the driver's side, we're going to be removing this dust cover, and we'll pull those lights out and put our new lights in, and we'll show you when we're done. So now I've got my LED on there, and I want to make sure the polarity is correct. So one quick second while my daughter helps, and you can see how I have it attached in there, and I'll feed everything in afterwards. But for right now, let's turn the light on. You can see how absolutely stunningly bright this is. So as you can tell, that is one bright light, and I'm looking forward to getting this in here because it's supposed to work really well with projector lenses. Okay, so I'm going to show you the contrast between the two. Here's the factory halogen lights on this side, and here are the new Luma Light last fit LED lights on here. And as you can see, if you go back and forth, you can see they are significantly brighter. And in fact, it looks a little funky because you got LED strip right underneath the halogen bulb. And over here, you have a halogen bulb, or excuse me, an LED light and an LED strip. So that's what it looks like. Fit perfect. We're gonna go try the other side now. I took the whole airbox assembly out of the Tahoe, and that gives me access to this area so we can start to play around with the headlights. So I'm going to pull this out, I'll get this in, and then we'll do some after shots. Okay, we have the headlights installed on this 2019 Tahoe LT, and I have the last fit LEDs, which match the LED light strip below there perfectly, and they have a pretty fantastic beam pattern that I'm enjoying, and we'll get a chance to see that later tonight. But so far so good. You can see how they look. Now the problem is that my wife did take a look at the high beams on, and with her OCD, not really by the way, you'll see that these are two different colors, and she hates that. So I likely will go through the misery of doing this install again. In all seriousness, this was pretty easy. It took about 25 minutes. I actually had a friend come over in the middle of this, and he completed the install with me, and helped me figure out a couple of things that made it a little bit more challenging on me. But the reality is it was pretty simple, and the results look like they're going to potentially be quite amazing. So I'll try to get a video or add another spot in here later on with a nighttime view of this. Also, while I was here, my Toyota certified expert trainer who teaches a Toyota program took a look at the halogens, and we both remarked at how incredibly small they were. But what he noticed, and let's see if the camera can pick this up, Let's see. Try. See if I can get this. Basically, there you go. Those spiral coils on there, they are supposed to look like a clean spring. And if you see on there, you can see a little bit of black, which is burning of that. So he remarked these are likely going to need to be replaced anyway soon. So it was going to be the same process for replacing these, as it was with these fancy ones for the old ones. So actually this was a pretty smart thing to do, and I ended up just replacing basically with better things. The lights I got were from SoCal Accessories, and they were $90 shipped to my door. The guy did a great job answering emails, and I'm pretty impressed. So I'll try to put a link to them at the bottom of this, and thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe. I'll have lots more videos coming up on different things. I figured we'd get a quick shot of driving down the road with these lights on too. I will say the previous factory lights were horrendous. These are pretty fantastic so far. But let's see if we can find somewhere a little darker. But being able to tell that the lights are on is a huge plus. Having it reflect off of all the signs, a huge plus. And yeah, it's significantly better, much happier, as my wife is too. So let's see. It's a little tricky to find too much darkness around here, but let's take a look here. You get the idea. Okay, I'm gonna get a shot of my wife driving up the road here with her new LED headlights. Oh, but Jesus, okay, those are nice and bright. Can definitely tell a difference already. And they actually look very classy. We'll see what she thinks. Okay, what do you think, wife?
I can see the road. That was my thought. I said, oh my gosh, I can see the road.
What do I say? Happy wife, happy life. And is my wife happy?
She's very happy.
Perfect.